Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Dragon Hunter would help everywhere.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Well, think about the stuff he's saying, though, and then process it by yourself and see if it makes sense. He says we need a dragon hunter, because we're facing dragons right now. That's sound advice, I would say. He's not saying, hey, do something incredibly dumb because I'm telling you to.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him?
We can make our own judgment
All right, then.
on his advice.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the Lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Damn it, Bellara, go fix the thing already. Everyone's waiting on you. Find help. Huh, the more we go in here, the more I feel like the structure of the story, the narrative in Veilguard, it's quite similar to Mass Effect 2, isn't it? Like we're spending the whole time trying to gather this perfect team and then at the end we'll strike. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end, but I assume something to that effect. And then the stuff with the... yeah, trying to increase the strength of each place that we go to might be relevant in that aspect as well. Davrin? Talk to Bellara, talk to Harding. For completing the Veilguard. Okay. But then we also still have some Dock Town stuff. Alright. Let's talk to people around here first. Hey, Hassan. How are you doing? Oh, glad you're making yourself home. What'd you get for me, Davrin?
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Would a fly be better than a walk in that case? How to train a griffin. Explore the forest. Where? Arlathan. Okay. Sure, makes sense. I guess this is the companion quest for Davrin. Kinda wish they would maybe delay this a little bit. Because I feel like, well, we just met for like 1 second and damn, an entire city just dropped and now we're going for a walk. On some level, life goes on, but it does feel a little like, oh, okay, this is happening now.
If that dragon had taken Minrathus, I hate to think what the Venatori might do with that sort of chaos. A lot of people are alive. A lot of people have a chance, thanks to us. But we broke Lucanus out of the ossuary. He could finally go home, and now... what happens to Treviso now?
By the sounds of it, one of them was gonna fall. We couldn't have stopped both. There's a whisper in this wall. I've got my eye on it, Nev. Just back to her detective ways. And the wisp's like hanging around her for some reason. Bellara, The caretaker can now enchant items with powerful bonuses. Speak to them to improve your work equipment.
Abundance.
Collecting mementos will upgrade. Okay. Enchant. Enchantment? Enchantment. Oh, so I can add additional stuff to it. I see. Well, I've been using this Heart of Andraste. I don't know how often I'll be switching it out, but... Weak point damage. Okay, armor I get. Barrier I get. Weak point damage. That seems to imply that if we target people at particular spots, it'll do more damage. Oh, like the head. Something like that. I was thinking about that dragon, because the dragon was the only one where we could target multiple spots on the limbs and the body and stuff. But everyone else, I guess it would be the head. In which case, I'll do armor. Wait, does this cost anything? No? Nothing? Really? This is free? Why are you being so nice? Sure. I'm just skeptical, like this is actually free. Why are you being so nice to me? More arrows? Momentum generation means more skills activated. More stagger. More stagger means killing stuff easier, of course. Nice, nice. Oh, we can't double up though. If another piece of equipment already has something, then you can't. Yeah, but overall it sounds like we should just be... Wait, if there's 8 enchantments and 8 items, then I don't need to think at all, because I have them all... It's kind of... not exactly how that works, but... Sure. Okay, I haven't tried using this one yet. I still haven't tried it yet. 10%... Oh, this would be better for the... Wait, 10% weapon damage, but the base damage for this one is so low, plus 10% isn't going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. Because plus 10% would be 4 damage, basically, right? Well, we'll see, I guess. Okay. Well, so I do the same thing for everyone? It's free? No, this is locked now, because I put it all on myself and not other people. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Don't have enough for upgrades for you. Balara. Who would be a fate expert?
Okay, Balara. What's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Bad.
Very.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a fate expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
How'd you get them here? Did you connect some Alluvian when we weren't looking, Balara? I think you should tell us before you invite people. Because this is supposed to be our private headquarters and stuff. That startled me. Necropolis. The Mournwatcher. We're gonna get a Mournwatcher ally. Alright, I was kind of curious about that hooded guy. What was underneath that hood? Oh, but it does sound like... Because they're from Navarra, right? I remember Cassandra's from Navarra. And... it sounds like they don't really know much of what's going on here. So there's a bit of, disconnect and information travel, maybe? Although I suspect they might have heard some things already, just not to the extent of how bad it is.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
I want her entire team. I don't want just her.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready.
Can they not?
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Does Iron Bull not count as a professional dragon hunter? Because he's not professional. He's like, I do this for a hobby and I enjoy it. Or something to that degree. It was nice to see Dorian, but I would also love to see a few more people from Inquisition. Soon, hopefully. You know, I was thinking about the whole, like, import business again and how, because they didn't import our choices from Dragon Age Keep, we're probably not going to see a lot of things that returning players would like to see. What if we had a compromise? Like, okay, this series so far, up until this game, every series has taken the decisions of the previous games into account, right? But what if they just limited back to Inquisition? Would that make it a little bit more manageable? Because it's not, I don't think it's reasonable to be like, okay, this is the 10th Dragon Age game, we still have to account for the status of the hero of Ferelden. That's a bit much, but the previous game, if just that one, then I feel like maybe everyone would be a little bit happier. Okay, why don't we go back and try to help the Dock Town stuff first. Oh yeah, there's Ravane. And there's Necropolis Halls, Navara. Yep. Docktown needs help, though. Lucanus is MIA for now. I'll try Davrin just because we haven't really... It's the same party as earlier, but we just got him. Anybody need help?
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through. I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah. You protected them. Happy now?
This was the guy complaining about not trusting the outsider before, right? Trust, it's hurtful when people don't trust you, but also understandable given the circumstances, especially if we have potentially spies around and stuff. Nev's case notes, Mavaris Talani. Mavaris Talani was kicked from the Magisterium over a year ago for treason, allegedly. Her faction, the Lucerni, supported the movement to grant greater rights for non-mages and slaves. They went silent. Silent, but maybe not gone. Talani may be working behind the scenes with allies still in Minrathous. Dorian Pavis, another Lucerni founder, still has his Magisterium seat. Could Talani have taken the fall to keep Magister Pavis clean? The Vesperians, another highborn family, have ties to House Talani. Coromor Vesperian is a traditionalist, but his youngest succeeded Urian Nhalius to become Imperial Divine. Oh, okay, so the Divine here is someone from the Vesperian family. Okay, not sure if we'll see them. Lofty role, but he spoke in support of the Lucerni, at least until their fall. And there's evidence that funding for the various slave rebellions may have come through members of the Dwarven Ambassadoria. Delani's always had allies in the Ambassadoria. Is it her gold that's going to the rebellions? Yeah. And then... Grey Wardens. Weishaupt. Joining up with Rook means I won't be going back to Weishaupt anytime soon. I doubt I'd be welcomed. Not if the first warden caught wind of what I'm doing. I'll miss the old fortress. It's cold, damp, and drafty as a canyon, and so vast it takes months to get your bearings, but it's home to Grey Wardens, and it's the only home I've got. Wandering the massive libraries of books I'll never read, getting bruised and battered while sparring in the training yard, smelling the latrines in the summer, freezing in our bunks in the winter. It's all pretty miserable, yet just as exhilarating. Weishaupt is over 1,000 years old. Its armies have fought and won blights, and its banners have never fallen. It's the beacon in the darkness that keeps evil at bay. Thedas would just be a world of ruins without its protection. Hard to imagine. Without Grey Wardens, we would have all just died in the first flight, maybe. Miscellaneous? Oh, Gillenane. Letter from Solus to Gillinane. I have seen your creatures. Some are beautiful, some are horrific, but all are brilliant. What? I can understand how such incredible achievements can make one feel like a god. Perhaps that explains the terror you have caused, and the transformations wrought upon those unable to defend themselves. But you must know that you are not a god. You are a mage, and a title from the Evanurus cannot alter that. If anything, joining their ranks will bind you to their political will. You can make creatures to protect our people from the Evanurus. Why debase yourself and threaten our people by joining them? Of course, I know why. I hope you gain peace with Andruel. You would not be the first to sacrifice your morals for love. Oh? Some history between Gillinane and Andruel. Okay, for this section here, World of Thetis, so I actually just looked up which picture corresponded to what entry. And I'm gonna try to pick the relevant one if we're coming up on something related. So for example here, let me see. Let me try this one. No! That was not what I was hoping for. Tevinter Society! To those outside the Tevinter Imperium, it is easy to imagine a society filled with mages and elven slaves and little else. In truth, there are 3 different Tevinters, each of them a world completely separated from the others. There are the mages, the land's nobility, completely obsessed with competing for supremacy with each other, almost to the exclusion of paying any heed to the nation's enemies, such as the Kunari. The well-bred Altus sneer at the Latins, who in turn sneer at the Praetari. They vie for dominance in the Magisterium, where factions shift and flow on a daily basis, with deadly consequences, requiring every family to put on a veneer of perfect citizenship, or face scandal and censure. How many people sit on the Magisterium? Actually not sure. At least 3 families. Then there are the so-called Soparati, the Sleepers. These are the non-magical citizens who vastly outnumber the mages, yet are beholden to their whims. Many are resentful of the status, plotting in secret, even as they secretly hope their children will possess magical talent, an enticing lure, since the talent could conceivably show up in anyone, even a slave. It would be easy to forget that Tevinter possesses a massive class of publicans, the civil servants and leaders of the legionnaires. It has an enormous merchant class, enough teeming poor to drown any other nation in Thetis, and the shadowy thieves called Presumptor, who are practically treated with respect. And then there are the slaves. One would think they, at least, see each other as equals, but it is not so. The divide between the freed liberati, those who act as personal servants to magisters, those who work on farms and factories, and the servus publicus, who do all the tasks proper citizens will not, it is all but insurmountable. But perhaps in emulation of those who own them, imperial slaves will connive and scheme to try anyhow. Outsiders may see it as futile, but to Tevinter citizens, their nation's social classes are the most mutable and rewarding of merit in all of Thetis. There's a pretty clear class system, and the slaves, even though they're at the bottom, some of them still wanna be like, no, but I'm like a better slave because, you know, this system exists and they gotta put themselves above someone else because that's all they can try to do. No one wants to be at the very, very bottom.
What can I do for you, Rook?
I was curious about the Magisterium, the Venatori, and the Shadow Dragons.
Ah, of course. You're not from here, are you?
No. I'm from Saharan.
That's pretty obvious.
There are Kunari from Tevinter. Things are always difficult for them.
Really?
Doesn't help when there's talk about an evil cult having its hooks in the city.
The Venatori wish for a return to the past, when Tevinter ruled all of Thetis. It's an idea that appeals to many in the Magisterium, even though their duty should be to the people. But my father made sure to impress the importance of a magister's duty upon me, before he revealed me to the Imperium as his heir. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
Your father sounds like a good man, and a good magister.
My father was honorable, kind, and generous. He clung to his principles when others took leave of theirs, and got himself killed. Damn my father's goodness.
Tevinter doesn't reward that kind of thing.
You had to be revealed to the Magisterium?
A magister must declare the inheritor of their seat. They were expecting a young man, but we decided that I would show them who I truly was. I was 15 and standing in front of all those magisters. Their gazes told me they believed I didn't belong. But my father was behind me every step. Mevaris Talani, he told me, you deserve to be here. Stand tall and claim your birthright. And I did.
15. Speaking to the Magisterium and showing them who you are? I must have taken so much courage.
We never think we're brave enough, do we? Until we're called upon.
Was it the 15 part or the woman part? If she has the birthright, I wonder if Tevinter is that sexist. We know that there's slaves and stuff, but that's a different issue.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook. Bring the light.
Oh wow, I really missed having these like sit down cutscenes, just talking to people a little bit.
How are things?
Yeah, because I honestly do think there's a difference between you clicking a thing and being like, hey, you get a line from them,
Rook,
versus an entire cutscene where you're sitting down and getting to know someone, and I do quite miss the latter.
Everything okay?
Everything is fine.
Absolutely. I'm not in the pocket of some magister, and now he knows for sure.
You would have done the same, to be sure.
Or maybe I just trusted you, like a fool.
I'm gonna keep harping on about this.
You just can't help what you think about the rest of us, can you?
All right.
Ugh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. But what is a high blood? Is the Viper from some sort of a royal family?
High Bloods, is he?
Altus Mage, born and bred. Literally, bred in his case.
The Winter
Literally
Mage.
bred.
You don't know about that? The Altus love their bloodlines, trying to breed the perfect mage.
You're saying he's another Magister?
Nah, not my story to tell.
We just read about it. Altus Mages. If he's related to... If he's from a Magister family, and he's in the Shadow Dragons, he does not like what's happening then. Kind of similar to Dorian. Or even Mevaris. Actually, we have a whole bunch of people here from the Magisterium. They stand to gain the most from the system, but they don't agree with it.
I got a little tense.
You could say that again. Everyone's on edge with all the city's troubles. The worst part? He's probably right. I would have investigated me too. You just can't trust a Mimrathus Templar. Not right now.
Cut him some slack, my guy.
You're a Shadow Dragon. Aren't the other Templars suspicious?
Most of them don't notice me, or what I do.
What do you do?
I organise the documents in the archives downtown, in the cellar.
That doesn't sound very Templar-y.
Your administration?
It's a job. Beats sleeping in the rain. Probably thought I'd be doing something heroic, huh? So did I. Once. The cellar's where they store things they don't want to deal with. Difficult ideas, difficult people.
So you joined the Shadow Dragons.
I never really fit anywhere else. Could never be what people wanted. That story's too common around here. The other shadows get it. No questions asked.
So why even be a Templar?
I used to be a soldier. Being a Templar's not far off. Joining the military is one of the ways you get respect, as Soparati.
That's someone who's not a mage, right?
Means sleeper in Old Tavine. Not a mage. Sorry for your shit hand. Now you get to die in the endless war against the Canary. All the men in my family are military. My father, well, he made it clear that if I wanted to live as a man, I'd have to be a soldier.
That sounds tough. And now, being a soldier, a Templar...
You ever stick to something because change is too hard?
Oh dear.
Because we can't fight on all fronts. I get it.
In Tevinter, if you're not a mage, you better make yourself damn useful.
He was just putting the cause first.
I know. I shouldn't be so hard on him. It's fine. It'll be fine. In a couple days, we'll be fighting over who said sorry better. Thanks for checking in, Rook. Keep safe out there.
Very nice. Getting these more in-depth conversations.
Rook?
Yeah, I hope you guys get along.
Not right now, Rook. You should talk with one of the others.
I'm interested in whoever has a quest for me. Do you need help here? You do, don't you? Right over here.
So the wardens uncover a journal. It leads to a clutch of Griffon eggs, and the damn things hatch.
Is there a question in there?
Usually there would be. Guess I'm still stunned.
Come on. You must have seen Stranger.
Sure. But I wish I'd seen that.
Oh, a lot of people would kill to see a real Griffon, including many wardens wandering out there somewhere. Hey, you okay? You don't look okay.
A Grey Warden.
Oh!
Are you alright?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
How do we know she's a
I'm
warden?
here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the Catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city...
We won't let them.
Just sit tight.
You wanna go sit down somewhere? My god, you're just like bleeding out in the streets. The Catacombs? Oh, is that your blood?
Look up there.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
You got it.
Who scared me for a second? The Catacombs are up here? I see something here. Nev's notes on the pawn shop. Say, Glendivalis Square and all of Docktown knows where you mean. The official name's in city records somewhere, but no one remembers it. Our own names stick around here. Glendivalis is the name of Shartin's sword, given to him by Andraste herself, and used in his fight to free the enslaved elves of Tevinter. I learned that from a footnote in a history book. That's where the real history is. Then there's the Amvelenum, the tunnels that run under the square. Turns out it's the elven word for womb. Some shadows believe it comes from the rumor that this was where Shartin's uprising was conceived. Asher loves his hidden meanings. Reason he insisted on this location? Should ask. He'll blush and deny it. That'll be the proof. Oh. The womb. The Viper being able to think of all this stuff might be a sign of his, education, his well-educated status. Just like how Nev was discerning with the handwriting. Damn. Why do I get hurt every time? Are there traps in that? Okay, so I need to try out this toothpick first, and then I'll go back to the mercenary blade if it's really awful. But this isn't where we're supposed to be. The Catacombs. Find the Catacombs. Clear the Catacombs. How do we get there? Oh, here we go. Allah's lookout. Hello? Any darkspawn around here? We can open this from another side. Oh! Oh!
Let's finish this.
Yeah, I did. That was it. We only got one dude. Oh. This doesn't look promising. Oh, hi! Ow. What are you weak against? Oh, resistant against necrotic, of course. It might just be that way. I want to see if there's any blighted... Yeah, there is.
We're under fire.
As you say.
Yeah, we'll get something going on here.
Hassan, on that.
Not gonna hit the stagger, so the... Yes, so that combos. Quick, coming out of the— oh, there's one more here! That's why! It's coming out of that!
Rook takes credit there.
These must be the darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta.
There's more around.
Now there's a nice shot.
Even though we sort of saved Mimrathus, there's still spots of blight everywhere. Through the catacombs. Viper. Western passages are deteriorating fast. Seawalls crumbling and tides are coming in. A rough winter storm or two and we might lose the route entirely. And with it, our safest route to get people out of Mimrathus. There might be another way through the catacombs though. Remember when I took a tumble down the spillways into the catacombs' depths? Took me a few days to get back to the upper levels. Had to make my way through graves the builders never cleared out. But there are openings of the deep roads down there, and I could find them again. Take a look at the map I sketched, Marissa. Oh, you are out of your mind, says the Viper, and you have my support. I will provide the resources you need. The deep roads? Well, that's why the blight is coming in then. It's coming from the deep roads. Ooh, ooh. Maybe I should be bringing Harding here.
Eyes open.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, don't do that.
Under fire. What?
We gotta make sure there's no bulby thingies around here.
Nice move, Rook.
This will break. Okay. I don't think I want to do that. Maybe just leave it alone for now. Or was there a place behind me that I could have used this in? Did I not go around the full way? Here? Yeah, if you look at the map, it looks like there was something here, but not from where we can see. Oh, hey. There's something going on somewhere. Is that something I can bring down? Okay, whatever. Thank you. Oh boy.
Watch behind you.
Is there a thing somewhere? Let me try to look ahead here. Oh! Another one around here. Blood hunting berserker.
Careful, on your left.
Try to get the little guys first if we can. Oh, there's a staggered guy over there, but I'm not gonna make it in time to get them. Probably. Oh god! Whoever's trying to aim for me, please get out of here. Come, Davrin. Oh! We need to get rid of the little guys so we can focus. For momentum building, is dodge better than a block? If so, then maybe it's just better for me to dodge everything instead of trying to block at all. Oh, get out of here.
I caught my breath.
Oh my god. Oh, it's just that, oh, I guess for momentum building, because if you get hit, then the momentum's lost. And if you block, there's a bigger chance that you'll get hit, because if you miss the block, that'll happen, as opposed to dodging, where you just don't get hit at all. Alright, hurry up. Unsent letter. I'll be in Minrathous. I'm not sure for how long. Every letter ends with I don't know what's next. That feels especially true lately. You'll have to learn more in the next one. I'll know the future by then. Ah, but he died here.
Alright, let's keep clearing blight from the Catacombs.
That's a really... Is that supposed to be Gillenane? Because of the little crescent moon thing? This is the kind where you want me to hit some stuff? Where is the thing you want me to hit? Somewhere over there? And then there's one behind there that I can't reach, and another that I can't see. Hold on. I'd like to... Oh, come on. Let me... Can I please read? Oh my goodness. Please let me read the thing. Damp letter. Marissa. The old route's mostly passable. We just need to shore up some of the paths, and the tides have opened new passages. Remember the quarry rescue last summer? We lost that elven woman and her child, but I swear they're down here. I've seen signs. And we've kept people hidden here for weeks. They'll need a guy to get out. If you find this, know I went forward. I have to do this. Ignis. I'm not sure how much luck they had with that. Can I get that? How do I get rid of that root? Is there another blighty thingy somewhere? Oh. Oh, so maybe...
No problem.
There you go. There you go. Probably wouldn't have found it if the Evanuris altar wasn't here. And that gave me a skill point, I think? No, no it didn't. Actually not sure what that gave me. Oh, everyone has skill points. I'll do the people that are here right now. So this one already activates automatically. Let me try and see. Death from above is good for us because we combo with Davrin. It's really good. And then... Nev? Nev doesn't combo with me at all, so I'm kind of like, feel free to do whatever you want for now. Of course, the nice thing is that we can respec whenever, so I don't have to take any of this too seriously. Would be nice if we could get it all comboing nicely and all that, but... Yeah. Okay, how are we getting beyond that? There's a big clump of... thing. Is there another one of those? Oh! Ah! There's multiple! I missed this one, probably. No? Which one did I miss? Oh, come on! That's so high up. Oh, there's still one more here. That good enough? Oh. There you go. This is still blocked. Same deal? Ooh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, this is Harding's thing. We want to do that. Oh, we want to go back to where we just were. Oh. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, I just drowned! I'm sorry, I forgot I couldn't swim. Oh, this is a one or the other kind of thing. So there's this thingy here. We want the laser to hit this thingy.
Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs and the blight's twisting through all of it.
If I let this thing down, the laser will continue to go forward. But then what about... Like, this is my final goal, getting past this one, right? Oh, there's another rock here. Oh, it stops this one from raising whenever I try to put this one down. There you go. I see. Got a little bit mini treasure hoard here. Warping wrap. Lower healing, but time dilation on potion use. Oh, we could try it out. Right now, we get full healing every time we heal, but I'm actually not sure how much health I have. If it sucks, we'll switch back. Oh, speaking of which, I've been using the toothpick. It doesn't really feel like it's super strong or super weak so far, I guess. And when you are lost, fret not. Your steps will always lead you somewhere, and with Soleil's blessing, and no matter how many steps it takes, that somewhere will be home. There's some elven influences in these catacombs. You would think it would be Dwarven, but nope. Where does this go? Oh, this is back to the beginning. Okay. Ah, but now, since we just popped that little pustule, the way forward is opened, hopefully? This place is called Gillenane Sanctum. Did you see that? The name of that previous little bit.
An elevator.
There's more blight where it leads.
Do you get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs?
I don't want to think about it. Oh! Wow. No? Oh, I kind of want to get it from here. No? No? No?
Keep that up.
That might have been a little bit overkill, but you'd never be too careful. Woo! Oh, time dilation. Did you see that? Gotta get used to it to take advantage of it. Oh, come on, I blocked. Yeah, Davrin. Help me combo. Oh, we gotta get rid of that thing. That plus Joel.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
That good?
That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta.
That's it. Wow, that was a lot. This place is very invested. Winged Locust for Nev. So the Winter, the place where magic is centralized in, there's a lot of elven catacombs. That kind of makes sense. That way is the way back home? What about this way? This goes... Wow, it just randomly burst out into the alleyways. Okay. It's a place with a lot of history. Yeah, we built this new city on top of something else.
Hey, we're back in Dock Town proper.
Always good to know the shortcuts.
Like Nev says, you're kidding yourself if you think you know all of Dock Town. Nobody can. I guess we can go back now then?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. We've got literal gods walking around trying to end the world.
Does it bother you they're elven gods?
It won't help our reputation, that's for sure. But me, I never gave our gods much thought. They were just a myth.
Not anymore.
That is a good thing to think about after this all blows over, assuming we win. The elves already have it really hard these days. And then, okay, we win. People are gonna be like, oh my god, the elven people, the elven gods are the ones trying to kill us. The elves are not gonna have it fun after all this.
Vesta, we got the darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the shadow dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Docktown owes her for the warning.
Can we at least get her like a nice place to, like a bed or something? She's just bleeding out in the streets. Plus 50 Grey Wardens, plus 50 Shadow Dragons. Biting Thumb. Rarity or an effect unlocked. Plus 10 final agile charge attack. Cool. Nice. And then would that be it for Docktown for now then? It's not a disaster here, so maybe they don't need as much rescue efforts. I'm trying to get to like a new skill here. Yeah, explosive daggers applies sundered. Sure. What do I have right now again? Applies weakened. I feel like I have quite a few people who detonate sundered. So if I can do apply sunder. Oh, but I like this one though. Concussive barrage. Because it gives me free healing. Or was that this one? No, this is the healing one. I like this one. No, this is my ultimate. It's my ultimate. Of which I only have one. Dang. Yeah, I guess I'll... Detonate's overwhelmed. I guess I will take away this one to try out this one. Explosive daggers. Hoping that I'll be able to, combo with somebody out here. Anybody need anything else? If not... Oh! Here we go.
Son's not getting cheese. But there might be something around here he'd like. He needs more variety.
Cheese? Do you actually want us to go to the market and look for stuff? Or are you just saying that?
That woman. What's happened?
Are you alright? Is that you and your child?
What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the Snake Nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So the Snake Nest...
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
Sounds like he got intercepted along the way somewhere. Where is it? Back over here?
Trying to decide what to make the kids for supper. The middle one's picky.
I don't think we've walked past this market section before in Dock Town. What do you got?
Come by!
Food. I'm good. Permanently boosts health by 25 when acquired. Dragon's Bounty. So I think that's generally the kind of thing to be looking out for then. The odd item here and there that have special effects.
Come by anytime.
I heard Nev Gallus has been poking around, looking into it.
At least someone is. But I don't know.
We'll see.
Wood,
And Nev is pretty well known around here.
Take a look.
Assassin's shortbow appearance for the crows. Other than that... Collected evidence. Text fragments points to a strange, if harmless, local myth. Docktown's detective has been known to chase it as a hobby. We can probably give it to her when we get back to the lighthouse. Benadal's Tears. These are for
If you
weapon
want quality
upgrades.
results, you need quality wood.
Now, whenever we go to a new place, I think that's the thing to be looking out for. Gifts.
Hey, in the market for charms? I don't have any on me, but when the deal comes through, the savings are shared with you.
Charms.
You know, I just don't think Halos's fish is all that special.
Halos makes the best fish in the city.
He burns the fish, and it's got a metallic flavor. It's off-putting.
That's just the fish in Minrathus.
Maybe some people like that.
Had good fish.
Did you come from somewhere else then? That's why you know of the better fish from the other places? So this is still blocked off for now. How far is where we're going? 60 meters. Right about here.
You think they'll talk?
We've set up a place to meet. If this is another pile of nonsense...
Rumours sell too, and might be safer than printing real dirt.
I wonder if Dock Town got affected as well by the dragon. Not really. Minrathus and Dock Town are not
Too many
the same.
Venatori around these days. I'm worried about what's coming. I wish I could do something, but... me back.
Yeah, everyone's still going about their normal, everyday lives here. Snake's
This is
Nest.
it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find.
Oh, it's like a bar. The Randy Dowager Quarterly, Volume 1. The Randy Dowager battens down with the collected ties of the Archon, being a yarn of leaders entangled by passions unraveled, and status reversed by court and cord. A tightly woven exploration of empires straining at its borders. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. We've read this one before, maybe a long time ago. I remember that exact commentary. Noble of thought, spry of step. The lady herself says, well bound as was the issue, 4 scarves fluttered and shock out of 5, if only to reserve 1 for the wrists. You gotta let me actually read the thing. I don't want to read a review. I want to read the thing. Oh, hey, there's someone here. Record book of Linus Prosper. Some names are circled while others are struck through. The final name on the list is circled. Atticus. Never regular, reliable otherwise.
This Linus. He must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus.
Why has he not been paying?
We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business. If you aren't buying a drink, I've got things to do.
Sounds like a big fat lie. Don't worry, I'll uncover the truth. Oh, we're leaving. Straight up leaving. Wait, are we meant to be?
What happened here?
Oh, this is right outside the Snake's Nest. Snake's Nest entrance being over there. Someone lost their boot.
Blood. There's a trail.
Faded child's drawing. Scribbly drawing of a man, a boy, and a rabbit outside a building that looks like the Snake Nest bar. A rainbow is overhead. A man, a boy, and a rabbit? And a rainbow? Rainbow being like happy times. Oh.
A blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
That's a good sign. Maybe Atticus is still okay, but he defeated the people who were chasing him.
Take a look at that.
We have a whole apartment here. Task list. Write up new healer requests. Get prominent spot on board in the central market. Payment to Krill. Inform staff of time away. Fix cloth rabbit for Reggie. Rabbit. Man, boy, and rabbit. The kid. It's like a father and a child. And plushy rabbit. Linus's journal. Nothing helps. No one helps. Reggie, my beautiful boy. He laughed at one of my stupid jokes and it hurt him. He can barely breathe, and it's not getting any better. I would do anything for him. I just need help. I'll do anything. I said I'd do anything, but I'm running out. Atticus was by last week. If he knew I needed help, he would show up. But I can't ask that of him. I can't. But Reggie... I asked for all of this. Oh?
A sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but... something feels off. All right. That Snake Nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again.
There may be some kind of magic going on here. Not good magic. You would think maybe Linus did something to Atticus, but he actually sounded quite grateful. In the journal. Hey, lady.
A man named Atticus came to the Snake Nest. We know he was headed here. That your boss, Linus, knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
Good thing we have Nev here.
If you knew something was happening...
He wasn't... It didn't happen all at once. And if he knew I was asking questions... Maybe I'm wrong. What then?
This storage right here. Oh yeah, the blood goes in there. Oh.
The bar storage. There has to be more here.
That gate reminds me more of a prison. Oh! Oh god, okay. Linus' storage notes. Storage must be kept neat as possible. Payments always made below. Keep floor here spotless. It's not very spotless here. Oh wow, the bar storage has a whole thing that goes underneath. I'm scared of what we're gonna find down here.
All this under the bar storage?
If that's where the quarry is, then in we go.
There's a whole quarry in here? But we need a... Can we go down? We need the device. Are you gonna give me a... Oh! Okay. Oh god. What are we looking at? His boy was sick. Blood-smeared page. The payments don't end. The demon repeats, would you trade another's innocent blood for his? Maker, I said yes. I'd do anything. And Reggie got better. It started with strangers, but I was running out, and Atticus... We were friends, and I still... Reggie, I'm sorry. I wasn't the man you needed. I didn't even fix the cloth rabbit. But I love you always. And I'll break this demon's ties to us. Oh no. Atticus is gone. And probably everyone else here too.
Linus, the Snake Nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here.
One life for another? That's a lot of lives here just to try to maintain your kid's life. Scribbly drawing of a man, a boy, and a rabbit on a sailboat. Where do I get the recept? Alright. Okay. Is that supposed to be Linus? I need the receptacle thingy. There it is. Armor for Nev. Atticus. Stash of victims' belongings, an engraved locket found with various discarded trinkets. Atticus plus Sabina.
How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina.
Yeah. I guess I'm not surprised. It's Tevinter. Even the non-Magister people are more inclined towards shady magic. Whoa. Oh. Crumpled task list. Send letter. Send Reggie to L for a night. Seal way afterwards. Take other exit to leave. Curious starting to follow? Fix cloth rabbit for Reggie. Okay, you wanted to take me here? So it's a quick way for me to bring that receptacle thingy here. This is very streamlined. Like the way they make sure that you don't have to backtrack too much. I'm a little bit undecided on how that really is. It sometimes affects with how, if something feels like a proper town or not.
There. Much sturdier than the old one.
Ooh. Okay. That's fixed. We can take
Nev,
this.
what do you make of Rook?
New to the game in some ways, but seems to know what she's doing.
Or good at pretending she knows what she's doing.
Are you testing whether I'm hard of hearing?
Don't mind us, just seeing if the boss is a good listener.
I am now.
No, I think it's completely normal for you to question me because I don't know what my resume is. Why are all these impressive people following me? Just because I was a veil jumper? We're trying to save the world here, so everyone here has got to be the best of the best. Marissa, once in a while I call out, and someone replies, "It can't always be the wind or the sea." Down here, almost there. I have to try, Marissa. That group was my responsibility. Their loss is my shame. I can't turn my back now. Ignace. This is, yeah, it's the same thread of people that we were following in the previous quest, so that's a different thing then. Let me see if I can go here. Oh! Okay, yeah, like that just took us right here. So we can pretty much go back and tell Sabina about Atticus now.
Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
Question is, what will we find? That place is less predictable than the deep roads.
Do you want to try checking out... I don't think we need to go here for now. It's not related to anything, but... kind of want to see where it goes. But now we know it's linked to the catacombs. Oh! There's a random kitty here. So, that was like a 0.5 seconds of petting.
Something sealed.
Venatory note. Zara released it back here. Leave it be. Let Dock Town know true desperation. Without mages in true control, that's all our city will ever know. I will save us from this soon enough. Aelia. Oh, Zara has been here? The one who tried to kill Lucanus? The same Zara? They unleashed something here.
Past here.
The magic is strange.
Whoa! Frenzied dead.
I could use the practice. Keep that up.
Necrotic is actually good here. Doesn't break anything open. There's something in here. Something that... I'm not sure if we can open for now. Like this, what did that open up? A separate place to go up? Okay. Marissa. Holes dug in the sides of the cavern. Footprints. A doll made of rags. Bones gnawed on. Campfire smoke. Burning cinnamon. Their calls are so close now. They're right behind the walls. Last letter. Out of writing material. But I'll be back soon. Oh, Ignace. I don't think things went well for him, probably. Oh, nice. And then there's a way in there from here. I just keep going up. No? Oh.
The catacombs just keep going.
Is that an elven statue?
I've heard there are monsters. Dangerous beasts warped by magic. Maybe even created by it.
The Magisterium would call that a baseless rumor.
Something big could hide down here and never be found.
Oh, those are like elven statues? Yeah, we were finding Gillanane and Elgradon stuff. So there's definitely elven stuff beneath Tevinter. Man, I feel like I care more about this, this gate here. Oh, it must be that lever. Can I not get that? Fine, be that way. Brawler's decorated leathers. Medium armor. Higher ability damage, but lower defense. I think I prefer mine for now. Thank you. If death is the only path before me, let my blood seal the path of those who follow. I leave one final curse for the spies on my heels. The spirits will claim the dead, and none will claim what lies with me. Are we gonna be able to find more of Ignace if we keep going? Okay, this was just a side thing. Oh! Oh my god, oh!
Nev, on that Vol Dorma job.
Oh wow, okay.
What exactly was the mime doing?
You ran into him.
Yeah.
What mimes do, annoy people. Oh, he had some real talent.
But why were you staking him out?
Because the dwarf, Furious Butch, he was going to make contact.
Furious Butch?
Mean as pipe.
Sorry. Hey, we somehow wrapped back around to this place. And now, oh. Wow, it's almost very Deep Roadsy here, the way everything just sort of links back up again. Ancient elven catacombs.
As you say. Nev, on that Vol
Now, as you were
Dorma
saying?
job, what exactly was the mime doing?
You ran into him.
Yeah.
What mimes do, annoy people. Oh, he had some real talent.
But why were you staking him out?
Because the dwarf, Furious Butch, he was going to make contact.
Furious Butch?
Meanest pie maker I ever met.
Nev is so well known around here, in Dock Town. Everyone knows her. Maybe the most famous of all the people we've recruited so far. Everyone knows about her stories and all. I have bad news, Sabina.
Sabina.
You're back. But Atticus.
The man who took Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child. But it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Docktown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner, the people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Docktown, maybe we'll find more.
People here are desperate. Well, people everywhere are desperate, and demons prey on that sort of emotion. So, yeah, especially with the veil weakening and all that, it's just easy for demons to come and take advantage of everything happening. Let's see if we've got anything to... No, we're good here for now. And let's see if I can find a relevant one from the world of Thetis here. Hold on. The Veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fate or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing, or a barrier, or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, Your Perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them, or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Yeah, lots of mages in Tevinter. Lots of fluctuating emotions, lots of demons around. Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea, it is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. This is according to the senior enchanter of the Minrathous Circle of Magi, a long time ago. Ah, you know, I took some time in between. I was checking out... Let's see, Lucanus' skills? Lucanus' skills got reset when he's away right now. We can't really do anything with him. And it looks like because his home is gone, some of his skills got affected. You see there's a little icon on top of some of them now. Hardened. The strength of the skill is increased. So kind of like back in Origins when we did specific things for specific people, they would become hardened, which is a weird way to put it, but they became hardened and they got stronger in certain fields. But it also means that Lucanus can't heal us now. Lucanus can no longer support the party with his ability because he's not interested in healing. That's a bit harsh. I hope... It's good that he became stronger, but he can't heal us. That's a bit... I'm not actually worried about it on the gameplay front, but more on his emotional stability front. Okay, I believe that is it for Dock Town for now. Dock Town is good. Arlothan Forest for Davrin's thing. Treviso! New stuff in Treviso too, even though we just came from there. Okay, let's go to Arlothan Forest and maybe help Davrin figure Asan out. Davrin wants to take Asan on an outing to stretch his wings.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffons. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Food?
Right, the, what do you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Asan how to find some.
You think we can teach this? I feel like he'd be able to find it faster than us. It's the first time Asan and you have been to Arlothan Forest, isn't it? Oh, I think this place was locked before. Kind of remember seeing it. Now it's not.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
So you weren't forced to become a Grey Warden. Well, in the past little bit, there hasn't been a blight, so hopefully things were a little bit less, hey, I gotta recruit you because I have to. So you just ended up here somehow. Sorry, Hassan, I got distracted. Elven god things, okay? Just give me a sec. Did you put it down? You did. One more. Where is it? Can I go through the wall? Yeah, I can. There is still one more. Oh. Evanur's altar. 100 health. Sorry, Hassan. Where are you? Oh. That looks enticing. Can we get that? Actually, well, it's water here. We know we can't swim. Wow, look at all the weather phenomenons around here, though. That's pretty cool. Davrin, don't go there. You can't swim either, I'm pretty sure. Can borrow Harding's thing. But this is not where we're meant to go. Sorry, Hassan. I'll be right there. He found the place all on his own, pretty much. We didn't have to do anything.
What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Leave the little nug alone.
He purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
I'm looking, I'm looking. The bushes. How far do you want me to go? Hold on, it should be around here, right?
Nug droppings. Ugh.
The nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
It's wildlife for ya. Where's the last spot?
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Oh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said you needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world will chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
It's like trying to raise a child.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
But, you know, before you joined, you wouldn't have known about stuff like the calling and having to drink Darkspawn blood and all that, but now that you do, it's not as simple as just becoming an adventurer. Comes with a lot of trade-offs that most people wouldn't normally want to be a part of. That shortened lifespan for one. Trying to raise a son is difficult. He's already seen so much tragedy with his siblings all going away. Makes me want to be a little bit softer on him, but maybe we need to be a bit harsher to make sure he can fend for himself later on too. Wow. Nugs. Oh my god!
I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look?
Like 20 nugs here.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
Be a little nicer.
Being too harsh could make him more stubborn.
And save his life. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
I like that confidence.
That's how you win.
It's not all about winning. Sometimes I enjoy the pursuit too.
Ah, the thrill of the chase. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffon puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Well, that was a nice little thing. Hopefully we're gonna be able to find a sibling sooner or later too. Davern has finally found a food Hassan enjoys eating, gingerwort truffles. In hunting for the elusive treat, Davern gained new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffon bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Maybe bonded with me a little bit more too. Davern and Hassan? That would be nice. Oh, would you look at that? Nice. Mementos, left and right. Alright, fantastic. And I believe that would probably be it for Arlothan for now? Oh. Kinda wanna go back and get that beacon first, in case if we have to come back here again. Can we? Because the beacon wasn't here when we were there just now. Sometimes that appears later on. They're sneaky like that. Oh, okay, that's not... Thought I can... Oh, Davern! Davern, don't follow my lead. No. That's not how it should be. Give me that beacon. We can get going. Oh yeah, see, this wasn't here earlier, right? But doesn't seem like I can do anything about it for now, because there's some puzzle here. Maybe. Nog meat! Oh yeah, there's some stuff here. There you go. And we got it for later on. Fantastic. Let's head back. Should we go back to the lighthouse for a quick spin before going to Treviso? Sure. Harding has something. What's up?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition?
Oh.
What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South.
Yeah.
But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter... who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Well, no. I guess now that the Inquisition answers to the Chantry, that makes her Divine Victoria's spy master.
Even though Divine Victoria in my playthrough used to be a spy master herself. Ah, she's probably talking about a missive that we got. I haven't read it yet. We'll read it in a sec.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thetis from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
But this is the time for you to come out. I really need to get in contact with the Inquisition soon.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though.
Yes, you were!
I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
We flirted, Harding! How could you forget about that? I miss you every day.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep.
Everyone knows.
I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Cole. I'm surprised Cole is a known quantity. Even Rook knew about Cole.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Ooh.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if he guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Well, I hope Cole is doing well.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite.
Same.
She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
It's a pet! You don't have to have a purpose for a pet. That actually makes me wonder if Liliana's nug habits were inspired by something like Queen Elizabeth and corgis. And she's quite well known for being a lover of corgis, and she had like 1 million of them.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes.
No.
I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector, Faulkner...
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Harding, you used to be our scout. Very, very important job. Don't look down on yourself. And even people like the kitchen staff or the gardeners, those people, they help keep everything running so that the left hand of the Divine or the Inquisitor, they can all do their jobs properly, right? So they're equally as important.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Bald and weird.
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
Well, he kind of looked down on us a little bit too, especially when it came to matters about elves and Dalish elves and all that. Especially, I remember the Valisleen, because right now Dalish elves see it as like a sign of their heritage, but he told us that back in the day, oh yeah, like that's supposed to be like a sign of their slavery. So when he hears about Dalish elves being proud of it, he kind of sneers at us.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
And we learned a little bit about the Inquisition here, but I really feel like we should get into contact with them even quicker. Especially, I just can't imagine the Inquisition being like, okay, Varric and Harding, you guys go look for Solus, we'll do other stuff. That's crazy. Stand together. Rook, I must thank you again for helping me. Quillian, the Shadow Dragon healer, says I'm well mended. We've worked together to map routes through the blighted parts of the Catacombs. A few more Wardens have arrived as well. Between the Grey Wardens and the Shadow Dragons, we'll clear these tunnels of Darkspawn. We're in this together, all over Thedas. Wherever the fight takes you next, I believe you and your friends will find a way through. This blight, or blights, will be stopped. Word in Vesta. Okay, I thought we were gonna see what Harding wrote to the Inquisition. Maybe not this time. I don't think anyone else has a big pressing thing for me. How about you, Hassan?
Hi there, boy.
You're not gonna hang with Davrin? I've only got 2. The monuments. I'm too cheap to buy decorations. Alright, so you just gotta let me find them in the wild, or else it's never getting changed.
What happened in Treviso? The gods will pay.
We're not making enough of progress on getting a proper lead. We're just defending from blight and all that. Right, Lucanus isn't here. He's still in Treviso. Oh? Oh no, this is did you want to go? Oh, yes, the present.
Look who's thoughtful.
It's like decorations for her room. You're welcome. And then Bellara. Bellara, please, I am begging you. You gotta go fix this thing.
No one said saving the world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
Yeah. One step at a time. One foot in front of the other. Alright. Let's get going with Treviso. We can't even be with Lucanus in Treviso. We'll go Harding and Bellara. No proper comboing, but hopefully we'll be okay.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
Oh?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals.
Opportunists fleeing their easy perch. They should fear that damned butcher instead.
Some of them actually left.
Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted or about to become a darkspawn, find him, Rook. We'll stay here in case he returns.
You should have stopped him.
Come on. We have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
Oh, that was the guy. That's why he was coughing, and Jacobus was coughing too. I have a terrible, terrible feeling about all this.
So,
Yes?
nothing.
Oh, okay. Is it closer for me to actually just... No, we can just go like this.
Almost there.
Where is Lucanus even around here?
How do you know literally everyone? I don't know literally everyone. Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the Crows, the Wardens, and the Chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
Because she was in the Inquisition.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people. It feels like a lot of people.
Look! Dead on Tom. A lot of dead on Tom.
Did Chance do this? He was going to see the market master. Let's find her.
Unfortunate juxtaposition between very lighthearted companion dialogue versus, oh my god, dead people. Oh, there's blight here. That's not good. Is there multiple? The marketplace? Is it even still... Okay, there's still people here.
The Anta make demands, friends, but so do the Crows. That our protectors admit they are in league with the villains who blighted our city.
That they pay the sick, the bereaved, the homeless, the dying.
And that payment comes in blood.
Blighted on the left, other injuries on the right. Don't let the blight spread.
No, it's been converted into sort of like a camp for the injured.
The market is a field hospital now?
Yeah.
Good to see the sick and injured are being treated.
Have you seen Chance?
Excuse me? Did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
Note in a shaking hand. Dear friends, my time is running out. I do not wish to harm my city or her people. The drowned district has already fallen to the blight, and that seems a fitting place to wait. Show me no mercy. I may no longer be myself when anyone finds me. Chance?
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the drowned district.
My people's gods finally return and they are blighted. Somewhere, the Maker laughs.
Honestly feel like it's a little bit irresponsible of Chance to just be like going off and hoping we'll find him. There are many ways that he could have gone about this.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on this city and its officials.
You don't get to tell a crow how to serve. We save a dozen lives for each that we take.
The Antam could kill thousands because of your theatrics.
They make it seem like the crows are like really protectors of the city here, but at the core of it, they're hitmen for hire.
I hear that when the dragons attacked, you chose to help Minrathus over Treviso. We drove it off at great cost. I don't expect an outsider is too concerned with that.
Yeah, keep giving me the lip, why don't you? Blame an outsider.
Eyes open out there.
Come to make more trouble? Can't you crows contain yourselves to the diamond?
It's not your business, but I'm not a crow.
Then you should be more selective about the company you keep. Responding to the Butcher requires a properly appointed leader, one who will make proper decisions. Treviso requires governance, not games.
Then why don't you go make your proper decisions and make yourself useful? Instead of just standing here doing
What's
nothing.
What's your complaint with the crows, Avenchi?
You partnered with them. Of course you're blind to their failings. Treviso has found balance without feathered criminals getting people killed. Crows should stay out of the way and let the government do its job.
Why hasn't the city taken a stand against the Antam?
We face an army of fanatical giants. The right and proper thing to do is secure a lasting peace. Of course the crows don't like it. Outsiders are killing slightly more people than they commonly do. Perhaps the Antam could be convinced to do more backflips while murdering.
I'm surprised this is the attitude the government has towards the crows, because the crows are basically the closest thing the city has to an army. And they're so antagonistic. You would rather lick the boots of the Antam than be happy with the crows. Oh, the Kunari healer.
Help. Help. Blightsick.
She still hasn't learned to talk too well yet in, whatever tongue we speak around here.
As if serving them drinks was a joy.
You get Antam customers now.
Stayed until dawn. Only one paid for his drinks. Hope the rest get their runs.
It's all field hospital now.
Welcome. Please, have a look.
Just want to see if there's any gifts around here. These are all appearances. Oh, this is not what I'm wearing right now, though, is it? Plush rug. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Enjoy the feeling of rich Trevisan leather.
Some people are still trying to make a living here.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
Let's send Ammon Fire to Treviso. They'll enjoy studying the soil. Cara should have just dropped me in the deep roads.
That little detail of the guy, this dwarf standing on the boxes to see this dude.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
You can get that. That good enough? Oh boy. It's already all blighted up. Basically no chance that not a pun intended. No chance that chance is still okay. Oh, there's people here too. You guys have just been living across that pustule and no one's been trying to break it? My goodness. Get this again. Drowned district.
Trouble coming.
Dear. No? Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Rain!
Oh, I hit the freaking. We're close to where we found Jacobus. I remember this place. Oh, I actually really liked having Davrin around because we comboed well together.
That had to hurt.
Right, this was the place where we saw Jacobus, I think. Got a big blight thing there. But how do we get across? Is this place has always been a little bit blocked off to us. Oh, we just walk off the edge here. Oh, it's connected now. I don't think it was connected before.
Watch ahead.
Hello.
Knew you could do it, Rogue.
We're good. Get the pustule. Get all the pustules.
Coming at range.
Oh, that new skill we got.
Ranged incoming. Look out.
Haven't really been consciously using it. Sundered. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody here detonates Sundered.
Hit, Rook.
Ow.
Onto you.
Come down here.
Hitting us from range.
There's another blight thingy somewhere. Hold on. It's too far. Oh, no, no, no. I want you to... Come on. It's probably gonna be some new dark spawn here as well. Oh, it's just gonna be chance.
Have to win, Rook.
You guys ready?
That dark spawn, that's chance.
Yup. We'll just lay it all over him. Oh, was that detonate Sundered? Oh. Should have done that the other way around. I didn't think anybody had detonate Sundered around here.
Your turn.
Right, so now my healing pots, they only heal half because of what I'm using. Just hang in there. Ooh! Everyone's still trying to heal.
I'm there.
Oh, we might want to get the smaller dudes first. Just to get rid of the crap. Ow, 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 ow. I think I prefer the other potions overall. They just healed so much more. I'm jumping into the water. Is there still another blight thing somewhere? I feel like these guys are still spawning. Detonate Sundered. There we go. Ow, ow.
Got him in position.
Woo!
Finish it.
They're out for my blood. They really are out for my blood. I can't concentrate on the guy because everyone else is trying to get me.
They're at range.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dying. Is there a... Please.
You bet.
Does anybody have a healing thing for me? No.
Someone follow up.
Yeah, I really need you all to just, like, the little dudes. Gotta go away first. Now I'm all afraid to get in because I don't have that much health. And there might be a pocket, there might be a pustule somewhere because everyone keeps getting spawned left and right. There we go.
Thank you, friends.
I hope he was still himself enough to realize he saved all those people in the market.
Let's let Taya and Viago know what happened here.
Ooh. To the ground there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was very responsible of him. Sure, he did save a whole bunch of people, but the alternative could have been he turned in the middle of trying to do that and then he attacked everyone in the market. Obviously glad it didn't turn out that way, but it could have. Now, for the potions, where is the potion thingy here? It was a belt, right? I would much prefer the other one. Yeah, just pure healing. Pure high healing, thank you very much. I'll have that. But this place is all blighted up now. Yikes. Treviso. I wish I could have done more for you. We go back here. No. Level 30. What level are we now? We're level 21. Still quite a bit of ways from doing that gate. Go back to the casino.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right.
Am I am I interrupting?
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antom before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Is that all the help you needed for now then? We've helped you a little bit before already. If so, maybe now would be okay for us to go get a new party member then, huh? Let's see here. Grey Wardens. This is from earlier. From Davrin's journal. Gingerwort truffles. I don't know why a half-eagle, half-lion likes truffles, but griffins can't resist them. Asan's brothers and sisters all went wild for them, and now Asan is carrying on the family tradition. I asked Harding what's so special about them. She didn't know, so we did what any good mage or alchemist does. We both tried a nibble. The taste of ginger was overwhelming. It's too much. Yet Asan gulps them down. I guess it's like broccoli. Some people love it, but those with working taste buds avoid it. What's wrong with broccoli? Emmerich muttered something about brewing it as a tea to enhance any magical properties, but I'm not in a hurry. As long as this gingerwort keeps Asan happy, I won't question the reasons why. We don't have Emmerich yet, but this is a bug. They shouldn't have given it to me that early. My younger days. Hunting for truffles turned out to be a chance to get to know Rook better. It also got me thinking about my younger days, and how I haven't spoken to my clan in a long time. They didn't understand why I wanted something more than the traditional Dalish life. I guess I was stubborn and bullheaded, and figured I'd go show them as I ventured off to find my fortune. Since then, I've kept my distance. That's on me. Maybe I've been feeling guilty. I don't know. But I do know I miss Uncle Eldrin. talking about him with Rook got me thinking about my days as a kid in Arlington Forest. Racing Aravals through the forest, following hidden Dalish trails to secret waterfalls. It all gave me a taste for the adventure I never outgrew. Adventurer at heart. Griffon extinction. I've been going through the Grey Warden histories on the Griffons. Something isn't adding up. They're part of our order for centuries, and then one day they aren't. There's vague talk about blights taking their toll, how eggs weren't hatching, and their numbers dwindled. But they'd already survived earlier blights without trouble, and why would eggs stop hatching? Which means something happened, but I can't find any details. Did they get sick? Was there some sort of disease? More than a few records around that time are missing, and I can't find anything about how many eggs hatched, which I'm sure they were meticulous about. There's a missing piece in all this I need to track down. Maybe they just wanted to hide it, who knows? For whatever reason. Miscellaneous? Holy crap, why are there so many? Charter in Marnis Pel. A paper from the Tevinter city of Marnis Pel with one item circled. Scandal struck the household of Magister Pomonius, as eldest son and heir Sorokin has been found dead in what appears to have been a Venatori ritual gone awry. Wait, was that the guy? Was that the son that we dealt with before? Rumors in the household speak of escaped slaves and stolen artifacts, and some are suggesting that the death was due to Venatori infighting. A visibly angry Magister Pomonius declared his son innocent of any wrongdoing and blamed elven thieves for the incident. Note in the margins, Lace, Veya and I were in the neighborhood. The artifact is safe. Doesn't seem related to your work. Assume every noble Tevinder family not with the Shadow Dragons has Venatori pulling strings. Charter in Varantium. A paper in the Tevinter city of Varantium with one item circled. Fighting between Tevinter and Antom forces has calmed down, with Tevinter reclaiming a lost town after the Antom cannons mysteriously failed. The town is now safe, and former prisoners are being treated for their injuries. Sadly, several war mages were killed retaking the city, reportedly victims of Antom assassins. Lace, Marius, Tessa, and I paid a visit. Venatori and Antom might be serving the same gods, but they're not knowingly working together, and are easy enough to turn on one another. Oh, they're not even... That's dumb of them. The gods should let them know they're working together. Charter in Solus. The Silent Festival will take place this year, after cancellations from the last few years from concerns about Antom pushing east from Perivantium. Local organizers have confirmed that Navaran mages will be coming to help celebrate the lives of those recently lost with visions of the Fade. The festival will include feasting, dancing, and seances. As the veil is expected to be quite thin from the spiritual energies, minors with magical talent should not be left unattended. Lace? We investigated thoroughly. It really does appear to be a coincidence that the city shares a name with our mutual acquaintance. Seems like it should have some connection, but no. Had to be sure, though. Oh, there's a city in Tevinter named Solus? What did Solus mean again? Pride in Elven? Maybe they just took the Elven inspiration. Letter to Charter. Oh, this is the letter. Charter. I'm assuming you got my last message about Varric. We're adjusting with Rook stepping up. We're still searching for answers on the Elven gods we released. Solus remains contained, and less of an immediate problem. How is the situation in the south? Has there been any activity related to the Elven gods? What about the Antom? They seem entrenched in Antiva, though any increase in the number of scouts might signal them getting ready to move. I'm still receiving letters regularly from my ma, so I gather Ferelden is far enough away that trouble hasn't reached it yet. What about Orlais? Or the Free Marches? Please respond as much as you can. The usual channels remain open. And then Charter sent those letters back to her, I think? Oh, so the south is quite... I feel like I'm panicking all the time, but the south is quite like, yeah, we don't really know what's happening in the north. Which, okay, fair enough, I guess.